Last video we discussed some undetermined forms. From that continuation part, we have to discuss in this video why 0 power 0 is undetermined or why we call it is indeterminate forms. Let's come to my notepad. Why 0 power 0 is undefined? Dear friends, I am using the graphical method to find this identity or to prove this identity. Let us know why I choose graphical method, what is the use of graphical method, or how graphical method is superior than any other methods. Let's see. Which is what I listed some advantages of graphical method. A graphical method is very easy to understand. Obviously, the graph, by plotting a graph or by using the given data to plot a graph, which is more helpful to understand the problem and easy to analyze and generalize the problem, which is the most advantageous of graphical method. Because some problems by doing theoretically or normal method, we can't analyze the problem, what actually the problem continues, what it tells, what it tells actually to universe. By plotting a graph, we can generalize the problem and we can analyze the problem, and not only problem, if we can use any other content also. ಒಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಡಾಟಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ನ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಬೈ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ we can analyze and generalize the problem easily. The less number of steps required to get the solution of the problem. It is also most useful. The not only solution of the problem, we can get the answer and less number of steps because ಬೈ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬರೋ ತನಕ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೆಂಗಂದರೆ, ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 1 1 ಮತ್ತು ಆನ್ 2 ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ನಾವು 1 1 ಮತ್ತು ಆನ್ 2 ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್. ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬೈ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಎ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಎ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂಡ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, 1 1 ಮತ್ತು ಆನ್ 2 ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಬರೋ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಡಿಯೋಸಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಮೋರ್ ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸಮ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದೇ ಥರ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ನು ಕನ್ವರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್. ಬೈ ಫ್ಲಾಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಗ್ರಾಫ್, ಬೈ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ವೆದರ್ ದಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಜಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡೈವರ್ಜಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ಗಳು ನಾವು ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಈಗ now we have to going to prove the identity 0 power 0 is undefined. In that identity, how all these steps or how the graphical method helps to determine this function is undetermined. Let's come to my problem. Why 0 power 0 is undefined? Here I told you I am using graphical method. In graphical method, okay, here I considering two functions means let y is equal to x power 0 for all x belongs to R. Here I define a function y is equal to x power 0 where x belongs to real number. Let's plot a graph. Let's consider graphical method. Here it is x-axis, it is negative x-axis, it is y-axis, it is negative y-axis, and the values 1 2 3 like that. Here also -1 -2 so on, 1 2 3, here -1 -2 -3. Okay, here I chosen y is equal to x power 0 for all x belongs to R. By giving the x values, I get y values. First, let's give, if x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 1 power 0, that is 1. Because any number power 0 is 1, we know that. And if you give x is equal to 2, 2 power 0, 1, 3 power 0, 1, Not only positive values, because x belongs to R, we can get negative values. We can take negative values. Minus 1 power 0 also 1, minus 2 power 0 also 1, like that. Now, to join all these points, to join all these points like that, to join all these points, if I give x is equal to 0, that is, we can, if I give x is equal to 0, I get by induction hypothesis, that is, by giving other than 0 values, I am getting 1, 1 power 0 1, 2 power 0 1, 3 power 0 1, like that. In case if I give 0, 0 power 0 also 1, you can determine or predict the values. That is the help of graphical method. You can predict this value will come next time. That's why what I get, if I give x is equal to 0, 0 power 0 is 1 ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. It is take one condition. In the second stage, I choose function y is equal to 0 power x for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to, sorry, R plus. Why I choose R plus? Let us see. Same values. Let's consider x axis and y axis. It is x axis, it is negative x axis, y, and it is negative y. Okay, same 1 2 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, here also minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. In similar manner, if I give, by giving the x values, I get obviously y values. If I give x is equal to 1, what is, if I give x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0 power 0. 0 power anything is 0, I get, if I give x is equal to 1, I get xy value 0 here only. If I get, if I give x is equal to 2, 0 square, it is obviously 0. If I give x is equal to 3, it is obviously 0. By continuing this value for all values of x, that is, for all positive values of x, I get 0 values. Let us see in case of negative values. If I give x is equal to minus 1, what happens? 0 power minus 0, minus 1, sorry, minus 1. If I give 1 by 0, it is, we know that any number divided by 0 is infinity. That's why we cannot take negative values here, which appears only positive values. By using positive values only, we can determine what happens. Here all positive values of x, I get y value is 0. Similarly, if I give x is equal to 0, if I give x is equal to 0, by induction hypothesis or by using the previous results, the advantages of graphical method in the, we can generalize and analyze the problem and predict the values by previous values. By observing the previous value, if I give x is equal to 0, it may be a, might be a, we can predict the values of 0. That is, if I give 0 power 0, we can get 0 values here. Number 2, here we get two hypotheses, that is, I define here two functions, y is equal to x power 0, and by induction hypothesis, by giving the x value 0, I get 1 value. Here also, by giving the induction hypothesis, by giving the x value 0 power 0, you get 0 values. Here uh, there is a dilemma situation, that is, this, by using this function I get 1 value, by using this function I get answer 0. Here it has a two conditions. That's why we cannot tell actual value 0 power 0 is value coming 0 or 1. That is, conclusion part is, first one, we cannot predict the value of We cannot predict the value of 0 power 0, one thing. Second one is obviously 0 power 0 is undefined. ಅನ್ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಸೇಮೇ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎರಡೂ ನಾವು ರಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ರೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ 0 power 0 is undefined. Friends, if you have any doubts, please write down in the comment section and share the video, and thank you.